everyone. Welcome back to the Vulture Culture Podcast. We're not talking about Elden
Spider-Man,
Ring, but we are
Spider-Man
talking
does
about
whatever
something
Spider-Man
else.
does.
You
Spin
can't
the
tell,
web,
it's
spin
Spider-Man.
the web.
And I'm
Something,
here with...
something, I forgot the lyrics.
and
Watch
I'm
out,
here with...
here comes the Spider-Man.
with the backup vocals, we
Oh.
have Sirplayalot, and we are also here with RoxyReviews. Welcome, you two.
You do realize that you singing that probably got rid of half the people who tuned in for this,
Here
right?
comes
Oh, well.
Spider-Man.
You know
They're
what?
probably just like, this guy's cringe by.
No, whatever. Tell them to fuck all... Anyways. We are here talking about...
Yo, you're that lemon guy?
How
You said my artwork looked like shit?
What?
That, yeah, because you said it was cringe.
No, I said that you probably drove away half the viewers because they thought that what you were doing was
Well, if
cringe.
he's one of those viewers, then good.
Well, welcome, you two.
Okay?
Hey, back to
It's
the
so
back to the episode.
unnecessarily petty, even mention.
What are you two?
I didn't mention it by name. That would be petty.
Email address. We just release all that. How are you two today? We do it all here at the Vulture Culture Podcast.
I was sick yesterday. I sounded like a fucking centipede.
Sounded like a centipede or looked like a centipede?
I was a centipede.
Oh,
In fact, you know what? I'll draw myself as a centipede for the thumbnail just for the funny.
No, okay. If you do that, I'll add it. How about you, sir? How are you doing?
I'm pretty alright.
Well, I myself had a pretty good day because I did a speed run of Resident Evil 7. I beat it in 3 hours. So that was fun, and I got the other ending. I mean, I knew how to get it, but. So, are you guys excited for today's episode, the second to last episode of season 2?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, we're almost done with this season. Well, by the time this comes out, we are done. Oh, we're like one episode away from being done. So yeah. Oh shit! You know what I remembered? So anyways, I was gonna ask you two, real quick. What are we talking about today? I know I already said it, but what are we talking about?
Tobey Maguire starring Spider-Man.
Yep. Which is... Oh my god, why do I keep forgetting this? Okay. Spider-Man! Directed by Sam Raimi, is a 2002 American superhero film based on the Marvel comic character Spider-Man, directed by Sam Raimi, from a screenplay by David Cope. Or Coep? Whatever. It is the first installment in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, produced by Columbia Pictures and Laura Zinsky Ziskin Productions, in association with Marvel Entertainment. It stars Tobey Maguire, William Dafoe, Kirsten...
Willem Dafoe.
Willem
you
Dafoe.
said William.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe, sorry. Kirsten Dunst? James
Kirsten
Franco,
Dunst.
Cliff Robertson, and Rosemary Harris. The story follows timid teenager Peter Parker, who gains superhero abilities after being bitten by a genetically engineered spider. He adopts the mass persona Spider-Man and begins to fight crime in New York, facing the miraculous Green Goblin in the process. Yes, Spider-Man, which is everybody's favorite superhero. Like, everybody loves this guy. I mean, but then again, how could you not? Before we begin talking about the film, we gotta do what we always do here. We're gonna have... I want to know what your guys' first watch of the movie was. We're gonna start with... you know what? We'll start with Sir, then we'll go to Roxy, then we'll go to me. So, Sir, kick us off.
I don't remember specifically when my first viewing of Spider-Man was, honestly.
Really?
But I do remember, like, I was aware of it before. Why'd you post that? Anyway, I do remember, like, being aware of the movies before, since I think my mom owned, like, a Spider-Man bowl that I would eat cereal from. And I even remember seeing a commercial for Spider-Man 3 on TV. back when it was releasing.
Mm-hmm.
It was years later. Don't like I said, don't remember specifically where I eventually got the chance to watch those movies.
I see.
And yeah, they're pretty good.
All right. Roxy, what about you?
I don't remember my first experience watching it either,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest.
Yeah. Okay.
First, I remember seeing it, and it was like, whoa, this is really cool. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I see. So you really liked Spider-Man 1, or Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Um, okay. I watched. My dad had bought the Spider-Man movies. Just like with X-Men and Fantastic Four before it, and yeah, basically watched it. I liked it. I mean, I think I was more of an X-Men fan than anything because I thought Wolverine was really fucking base and red pilled. But
Red Pill?
I don't know, man.
If Wolverine was quote unquote based in red pilled, he never would have cared about Rogue.
True. Anyways, I watched it, liked it. I rewatch it every now and again. I watch the sequels, and we'll talk about the sequels at another point. This was originally supposed to be us covering the entirety of the Spider-Man trilogy, but we decided just to do one, and then we'll do 2 and 3 another time, probably in season 3.
I'm up for all three though, right now.
Well, we're only going to go over Spider-Man 1 today. Unless I decide, like, oh yeah, we should do 2 and 3 over a span of a few days. We'll see where that goes, if we feel like
I
that.
think I think we could just talk about each of them briefly enough, but appropriately long enough to do the trilogy all in one video. I don't think we need to drag this out.
Sir, what do you think? You know what? Let's make a decision right here,
I
right
haven't.
now. Sorry.
I don't think I have not seen Spider-Man 2 in years, so I don't think like I want to cover each of these. I think it would be fair to cover each of these movies in like detail, fresh in our minds. So yeah, I'd say we try to drag it out.
All right. Well, we'll. All right. Well, we'll drag it out for now, but we can do 2 and 3 together in a video then, and then we'll just save this one because this is a very important. Everybody would say this, but this is probably one of the most important superhero movies of all time. I mean, like this was like
Yeah.
the first comic accurate superhero movie. I mean, Batman came out, but I'm meaning for Marvel.
Well, I mean, don't you mean the most comic accurate superhero movie is obviously the 1993 Super Mario Brothers movie?
No, totally. Yeah, it's not even based off a comic. Dumbass. Anyways,
We've got to do an episode on that.
I swear to God, you will regret that if we do. Anyways, so Spider-Man 1 came out at like around the time we covered X-Men, we covered Fantastic Four. We all know how we feel about them, right? Like we know
Yeah.
they're really good. We ranked X-Men, and like like we watched Blade, even though some of us don't remember it. I mean, I do, but I know Roxy doesn't. Because I think you were barely paying attention when we first watched Blade. I would love to cover Blade in like a trilogy episode where like we go over all 3 Blade movies, but we're not there yet. So
We fall asleep.
you fall. Okay, look, you'll fall asleep during the 3rd one, or you'll like stay awake just pissed off and feel like you wasted your time. Blade Trinity fucking sucks.
Me. You ever been so exhausted that you can barely comprehend a movie? Well,
Yes.
but like it made you angry enough anyway
Yeah, that
to
happened.
keep you. I mean,
Hint, hint, Thunderbolts.
well,
Anyway.
yeah. Well, I literally fell asleep twice watching Thunderbolts.
Well, anyways, back to Spider-Man. So Spider-Man has like a bunch of movies. There's this trilogy, Amazing Spider-Man, and the MCU Spider-Man movies. And by the time of us recording this, Spider-Man Brand New Day has been announced, and we barely know anything about it other than It
It
exists.
exists.
Yeah, I was about to say it exists, and
To be fair, the actors probably don't know anything about it either, or the
true,
writers.
true, true, true. Holy shit! Actually, weirdly enough, I feel like the Spider-Man movies they mostly know what they're doing, but not Amazing Spider-Man.
No,
Anyways,
I just mean because of
yeah.
how Marvel produces movies.
Jesus Christ, I would love to do an episode. We'll talk about it when we have to do the Brave New World episode, or the brand new. By the time this is out, you could probably watch us talk about Brave New World and talk about how shit a Marvel movie can actually get, or maybe you guys like it. Anyways, okay, so back with Spider-Man. Um, I think we should start with the plot.
It's a pretty good origin story.
Yeah.
I think they handle it well because half of the movie is an origin story and the other half is him fighting his first villain.
I I think that's. Oh, go ahead, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd say so too. For that,
I would say,
especially with they set up the villain during the origin story.
yeah. And I was gonna say, I think that's one fault that the first Fantastic Four movie gets wrong, is that it's too much of an origin story rather than trying to, like, build up like everything. As much as I love that movie, we can all admit that that's probably one of the faults it has. That it's too much like
Doug
origin
Walker
story.
just teleports in and is like, "See, I told you! I told you!"
Yeah, get out of here, Doug. Get the spray bottle. Get the spray bottle. Anyways.
Can we do an episode on the nostalgia critic at some
No,
point?
just over him. No, we should totally.
No,
Guys,
what if we get the nostalgia critic?
oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, you would have no idea. Anyways,
Okay, he does cameos for charity. So theoretically it would be possible to pay him to show up.
I'll,
Just, it probably wouldn't be cheap.
I'll donate $400 to charity. All right. Anyways,
This wasn't for charity, it was for Doug.
it was for Doug.
We don't want you to get our morals confused. We suck. All of us
Oh.
are unlovable.
Oh well. Everybody will just come back to this episode and be like, they just got Doug. It's because they wanted him on the podcast, not because he actually cared about the charity. Fuck these guys. Anyways. So yeah, Spider-Man 1 has like a really good balance between plot of the origin and also of the overall story, I guess. I'm trying to think how the best way to describe it. They do a good job balancing it all out, is what I'm trying to get at. And I'm glad that they do.
Yeah.
Instead of it being just, oh, it's an origin story of Spider-Man. Because I think going too deep into the origin would be a little much.
Yeah.
They skip, I don't think you need to skip an origin, especially if it's the first movie. But, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, they kind of, brush past some of the shit he does during World War II. But,
Same kind of here where they do a montage of the crimes he stopped.
yeah. And, I mean...
Although, did you hear of the theory where the trailer, like the scene exclusive to the trailer, might have been a part of the movie originally?
With the, spider webs between the World Trade Center?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that theory, and I don't know...
Oh, gee, I wonder why they cut that.
Oh, it was 2 years later. Oh, wait, no, the problem was they weren't...
Not just 1 year later.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but literally Final Destination 3 had Sir's seen it because we watched
Yeah,
it
I
recently.
just I know what you're going to talk
There's
about.
literally a part of the movie where the main characters are looking at photos and they're like, see, there's an error in the photo right where Lincoln got shot. And then they pulled up a picture of the Twin Towers with a shadow of a plane
We
over
just
it.
burst down to laughter.
And they were like, this is right where it got hit.
What the fuck? Oh, that's funny as
And
shit.
the movie came out a couple.
Oh,
And
The movie came
a
out like
couple years after
2006.
9/11.
okay. Well, I guess that makes it better? Anyways. So, one of the things about the plot that I really like is also the fact that, I think the villain they picked out was perfect. I mean,
Oh, I cannot wait to
Yeah.
talk about him later.
oh yeah, but like I
Vulture.
think out of all the villains they could have picked for the Raimi trilogy as a whole, like I think pretty much all of them, aside one, was good
This,
for their
this
story.
movie, this movie has two of the best casting choices ever. Two.
J. Jonah Jameson and Green Goblin,
Willem Dafoe.
William Dafoe. Yeah, J.K. Simmons.
Yes.
Literally, it's funny that you. We'll talk about characters later. The plot of this movie revolving around the decay of Oscorp and seeing him slowly descend into madness was a nice touch. And I'm glad that they.
Well, they did such a good job that the Fantastic Four movie fucking ripped it off.
Yep. Either they and see. I mean, I feel like. Okay, look, I'm just gonna mention this
No, they
now.
literally
Yeah.
have the same.
No, no.
They literally have the same. You know how much I sacrificed?
Do you know how
Scene.
much I made this? I mean, how much money I made this company?
You
You know
know,
how much money I've invested into
Christ!
this company?
Do you know how much money? This is like that. Super funny.
you know how much money
You want to know how much
our
money?
company made.
Anyways, so I don't mind that Fantastic Four did that because I mean, but my main problem is with that was the fact that they could have done something 12 times cooler with just him being from Latveria and then him working on an experiment then getting his fucking face blown up. Look, I love Fantastic Four. We all know I love the first Fantastic Four movie. But man, I do agree that some of the things were just literally taken from this movie. Which is fine to an extent, but like when there's something cooler there, you have to call it out. Anyways, but yeah, I just like seeing the villains decay throughout the movie. Even to like the tiny details of his teeth. Where they use William Dafoe's teeth whenever he's Green Goblin and they use fake teeth whenever
Why do you keep calling him William Dafoe?
I don't know. Willem Dafoe. I don't know why I keep calling him William Dafoe. Willem Dafoe, like
William Afton.
oh my god, you can see his teeth, like like his real teeth, and then you can see his, like you can see fake teeth being used, whenever he's normal, or whenever he's just Osborn.
Imagine people using fake. Imagine having to use your real teeth to show your own mental decay in a movie.
I don't know if I don't know if Willem Dafoe said he wanted to do that or the director. But either way, like if it was the director, could you imagine how fucking insulted I would be if he was like, "Dude, let's use your fucking real teeth to show that you're crazy." The fuck you say to
What?
me?
I'm thinking of the fact that there is in Britain there is a Simpsons episode that aired with a live action intro. Imagine someone walking up to you and going, "You would make a really good live action Homer Simpson."
Fucking you call me fat? Uh,
We're getting off topic.
anyways, the I like how we see Spider-Man go from being like this asshole to like a hero. I like it. It's a nice transition of like
I
him.
missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh, I guess this is the part where it is my problem. I love that. I love that part so fucking much. It was so funny. Anyways,
Where he didn't do the right thing out of spite.
yeah, because he was mad that he didn't get his money. Which, by the way, that guy's a fucking scammer. That guy should be
Yeah,
fired.
I wouldn't have helped him either. I would have been like, okay, you're fucking spammed,
Yeah,
dude.
but then again, you know, Peter, if Peter could have,
Well,
go
obvious
back in time.
hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if he could, he would have went back.
Well,
and everything,
actually,
but yeah.
well, I mean, but actually, it wasn't that guy who shot his uncle.
Yeah, it's later shown that it was someone. Look, I don't mind.
Unless you call pulling a trigger on someone a fucking accident. I was gonna bring that scene up in the Danganronpa episode, but when you said that, but nah.
So there is a few other things about the plot that I like. I like that Aunt May's religious. Like, I don't know why. It's just such a
I
nice.
don't. I'm joking. I don't
I
actually care.
I was just gonna say, like, I think what it just has like a nice touch of like you
I,
can kind of see
I
into
like
her
that
home
she's.
world.
I like that Aunt May is a Superman fan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I really just
I think
like
that's funny.
I like how the movie just kind of properly portrays everything. Really, like everything seems like this could act like I mean not like the Spider-Man stuff, but like these are just real people trying to live their lives. Like I like it a lot. It's really cool.
Yeah. Wasn't that part of why everybody likes Spider-Man? He feels the realist
Yeah, cause
out of a
Yeah.
lot of superheroes.
yeah, like I think not Spider-Man's fault, but like I think like what happened after this movie was a lot of movies did try copying it to an extent. Kinda. I mean, not as much as everybody tries copying the fucking Dark Knight, but like after this movie, Fantastic Four, Superman Returns, kinda. There's a few movies that's kind of tried it, but I don't mind it as much. Like because there's not as much as say fucking Dark Knight ripoffs. I call them Dark Knight ripoffs, but I don't know if you guys would. But I like how real it feels. Like it feels down to earth.
You should call them Dark Dusks
Dark Dusks. Oh, that's actually a good one. The Dusk
Ooh.
Bloods. Anyway,
Yeah.
because they're an imitation.
yeah, no, that's perfect. I think it's really good that throughout most of the movie, you kind of see Peter evolve. Like it's nice. Again nice change of everything. I want like characters to actually improve instead of believing that, oh yeah, maybe if I just keep doing the same thing over and over, I get results. But
Ever
obviously,
tell you what the definition of insanity is?
exactly. And of course, who can forget Uncle Ben's speech where he tells Peter, "With great power comes great responsibility."
Okay, but it would have been so much cooler if he said, "What the fuck does he say in the Amazing Spider-Man?"
Oh, you mean Madam
I
Web?
don't know.
Oh, when you take on great responsibility, great power will come.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Ah,
Just say the fucking line.
No,
Just
but what I was gonna
just
say
say it,
was,
or just reuse it like they did with Spider-Verse and the opening montage. They actually used the line recording from Spider-Man 2002.
huh. Anyways,
no, but what I was gonna say was,
mhm.
what's the way Uncle Ben rephrases it in the Amazing Spider-Man?
I don't remember. I know he said something really fucking stupid though. Oh, what was it?
No, okay, I need to look it up now.
Okay, yeah, look it up. Another good thing about the plot that I really like, I like how the movie just kind of, I mean, other than it feels kind of realistic, I like that Peter is a little bit more of a nerd. I think that was kind of my problem with the Amazing Spider-Man was he wasn't really a nerd. He was just kind of an average Joe.
Kind of an average Joe, yo.
Yeah, like I mean, and that's not a bad thing, but like what makes it so good is the fact that Peter is not an average guy. He's a nerd. He's a loser. He's a geek. He gets bullied. And everybody laughs at him. That's the entire point. And if you don't like that,
Peter is an average kid who
no
no
one
one
Wait, I'm sorry,
understands.
is this the fucking line? Peter, I know things have been difficult lately, and I'm sorry about that. I think I know what you're feeling. Ever since you were a little boy, you've been living so many unresolved things. Well, take it from an old man. Those things set us down a road. They make us who we are. If anyone's destined for greatness, it's you, son. You owe the world your gifts. You just have to figure out how to use them and know that wherever they take you, we'll always be there. So come on home, Peter. You're my hero and I love you. Wow, that rolls off the tongue just as great as with great power comes great responsibility.
what the
Oh my
fuck?
god. What the fuck?
How does that? Again, what is with comic book movies just not wanting to say the line? Like, I am vengeance. I am Batman. Like that is
No,
an
it's, I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am
Wait,
Batman.
Sir is the Roaring Knight.
what?
What?
Kill him right now.
I just think it's ridiculous. Just say the fucking line. And it's like, oh, but we don't want
You
to.
own the line.
Literally, the only I think only time it's worked well is when Age of Ultron, and then they do it again for real in Endgame.
Which line?
No, but
You
it's
know,
like,
the
but we don't want to be
Avengers!
unoriginal. You're an adaptation of a fucking
Yeah.
comic book.
Yeah, but we
And
want.
then,
Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking
You're
about.
already
Avengers.
unoriginal.
No, it's not even just. Oh well, we want to be original. It's more of we don't want to be a comic book movie, but we want to use the brand. Like, that's the
that
fucking problem.
definitely perfectly describes Fantastic, actually.
Yes, that
But
that. Oh my god.
the only reason that it was even made was so they can keep the rights from Marvel longer.
And they want to do a fucking X-Men crossover. Hey, you want to do an X-Men crossover?
Didn't the
Be
guy who
fantastic!
didn't the guy who directed Fantastic want to do a fucking Fantastic Four horror movie or something?
Yes,
Yeah,
which I don't
and
get.
he also wanted it
Why?
to tie into his movie universe, Chronicle.
Look,
Oh my god.
if you want
And
to,
then didn't he make a post online saying the movie sucked the day before it released?
yes.
It's like I'm sure all the people who put their time into the movie and whose careers could depend on it really appreciated that. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Again,
Anyways, back to Spider-Man.
yeah, it's kind of crazy that Sam Raimi directed this movie. Just saying, because of what he would later go on to direct after this. Another superhero movie.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then the movies before this, which I've not seen, Evil Dead.
Yeah, I haven't seen Evil Dead either, but I think they made like a bunch of references to Evil Dead. But anyways, yeah. What else is there about the plot before we move on to the characters?
Relationship issues. Wah, wah,
Why
wah.
did you say that like fucking Rigby for regular show?
I don't know why.
You know what's fitting? Mordecai had a lot of those.
That's the funny thing. Rigby started out the series as like the worst character, but he ended up becoming like the best by the
Well,
end.
okay, so with Spider-Man's relationship stuff, I like how at the end he doesn't.
Oh my eye. Oh my eye.
God.
Oh my
You put
eye.
soap in your eye? Oh.
Somebody put dirt in my eye.
I'm gonna
But no, my eye
Dirt in
actually
your
does
eye.
hurt.
It's kind of nuts how this movie does keep like the relationship stuff, and I like how at the end Peter doesn't even get the girl. He's just like, no, and like it makes sense. He doesn't want to hurt. He doesn't want to hurt her, so it makes sense.
Yeah. And for as
Yeah.
great as Spider-Man 2 is, one of my few problems with it is the fact that she literally fucking abandons the guy she was about to marry for him.
Yeah. There's like, and then there was also like, but you'll get hurt. Well, I was getting hurt even before I knew you were Spider-Man.
True. I mean, I don't mind that because they do get together in the comics, so I don't mind it as much. Because that's just how Peter's love relationship goes. I mean, I guess Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Amazing Spider-Man gets it more right because they start with Gwen's relationship, but still.
Yeah, because wasn't in the original comic like Gwen was supposed to be his love interest, but then some writer killed her off while Stan Lee was on vacation or something.
Yep. That is true.
I think is what happened.
I never heard that story before.
Well,
Yeah, that's the reason it happened. Stan Lee didn't like it.
Yep, and then he got with Mary Jane. And yep. But
Well, if he thinks that's bad, he's definitely not going to like his likeness being used by AI in the parks.
what? AI in the park?
Are they gonna do fucking deepfake Stan Lee cameos? Please tell me they won't. But I don't think Marvel's above that.
I mean, hey, they used AI for the intro of Secret Invasion, so.
And
Marvel is
A shell of its former
Yep,
self.
Marvel has been
It
a
is true,
fucking
by the way. Look
insult
at
to
this.
cinema. I'm sorry. Is that fair? Is
What?
that reasonable for me to say?
Reasonable for
Oh, it's
what to
LA
say?
Comic-Con. Never mind,
I
that's
said Marvel
parks.
has become an insult to cinema.
To an extent. I mean, at the very least,
I mean,
there
with
is
how
a
they're
chance.
making their movies, yeah.
God, my fucking eye! Oh.
You're dying. This is how you become Nick Fury, Roxy. Just embrace it. Nicky Fury.
How would I even wear an eye patch?
You find a fucking way.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, so
Alright. Do you guys want to move on to characters?
yes.
Alright. On to
Norm. The new norm.
characters. Who should we start with aside Spider-Man? I'm not going to start with Spider-Man. That's for the liberals.
Or,
I'll start with Harry.
we're saving him for last.
Yes. Which
I guess Harry Osborn.
yes. Incel.
He stole,
Sorry.
he stole his girl because he waited too long to make a move.
You're taking too long. Um. Yeah.
I think he works fine as Peter's best friend in this.
Yep. He definitely is the best adaptation of Harry, because we haven't seen Harry in the
You're a
Spider-Man.
fraud, Spider-Man!
What's the Spider-Man?
Peter, give me your blood.
Amazing Spider-Man didn't do a good job. Spider-Man 2 didn't do a good job. Or no, wait,
He's
Spider-Man 2
just
did a good
straight
job.
up non-existent in the MCU.
Yep, I'm gonna bet money that they're gonna make him appear at the end of this phase, or at the end of, or like probably in like Brand New Day or something. Anyways, but yeah, cool seeing that. He's too bad he's played by Franco. You know.
Wasn't he the guy who played the drug addict in Sausage Party?
Uh, James Franco.
I think that's what you said when we did the watch party for that movie. So
He might have sounded like him.
I don't even remember because I've been trying to forget that even happened.
Yeah. Did you know that James Franco apparently? There's like he's apparently on. Wait, is that true? Hold on. There's controversies about this man.
Oh, okay. Let's avoid that. Next character.
Holy
Mary Jane.
shit! I'm gonna just put
What are
this.
our thoughts on Mary Jane?
She's fine. I think she was cast fine too.
Yeah,
Redhead. I mean, it works.
yeah.
yeah,
She works in this movie.
Yep.
That poor girl can't catch a break.
We will not talk about what I
yeah.
just
No,
sent
he
in the
was
group
the
chat.
drug addict at Sausage Party.
Yep, we will not talk about what I sent. Anyways, yeah. So most of like what she does in this movie is she's just like in a relationship with Harry until at the end of the movie, she tries confessing her love to not Spider-Man. I guess Spider-Man. Peter Parker.
I mean, she does somewhat recognize it's Spider-Man.
Yep.
The kiss.
Yep. And Spider-Man.
Damn, I've only had a kiss that good since Spider-Man.
Yeah, and you know, and
Spider-Man's sexy ass lips. Oh my god.
and what was it? Spider-Man, Spider-Man 3. When she gets with this new guy, they have to kiss on the opposite side. Like one of them has to be upside down or something. I find that so fucking funny. Like that's so
Apparently,
awful.
the scene was like really awful to film.
Which one?
The upside
The
down
upside
kiss.
down kiss.
Why? Like, was it just because it was an upside down kiss?
Because Tobey Maguire was upside down with a fucking wet mask on.
True. You know what? I probably would be a little bit
Yeah.
It
uncomfortable.
was hard to breathe.
Yeah, you know what? I guess that's fair. There's also Aunt May and Uncle Ben.
You know, Tobey Maguire was the narrator in The Boss Baby.
Yeah, sadly.
Why?
He also plays a soldier in a
Jimmy
movie.
Kimmel played the dad in The Boss Baby,
We can't talk about Jimmy Kimmel
which is ironic
anymore.
because I said that the adult version of The Boss Boss Baby looks like Donald Trump.
Oh Jesus.
The
Okay.
obvious difference is that the
Anyways,
adult version
nope.
of the Boss
Anyways.
Baby is an adult.
Anyways, I don't want to get my show canceled. Anyways,
Boss Baby episode 1.
never. I will never do an episode on the Boss Baby, and you cannot make me. I will eat.
There's no way you're gonna make me. I just hold you above the water, and a bunch of seagulls try to eat you.
Yeah. Mine. And like, okay, I'll tell you. Oh God, Finding Nemo's a fucking hilarious movie. Now that I think about it,
We should talk about that at some point.
that would be an interesting episode. Anyways,
If, if we just do a marathon of every Pixar movie for the.
while we're doing Disney Renaissance, we could do a Pixar ranking at some point.
Well, I mean, we could do
Well, I mean,
like each
it would
Pixar
be a lot
movie
to
in order.
do 29 movies in one video compared to just 10.
No, I just mean we could give each Pixar movie its own video.
I really don't
And we
want
could
to.
even call it Trevor for the other Toy Stories.
I do not want to do Pixar month. That sounds like a bad idea.
No, I don't mean Pixar month. I just mean over time.
Oh, over time, just go. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea.
We're so off topic
Anyways.
in this.
Anyways, and yeah,
Oh,
we're
right.
thinking-
I remember what's on topic. Okay, so James Franco.
No. Anyways,
What did he do? Actually, I don't know. Maybe this isn't sensitive. This is probably insensitive.
J. Jonah Jameson. He covers controversy. Or so he thinks. He thinks Spider-Man's the villain.
J.K. Simmons has like 2 amazing superhero roles, like, and he's like not a super. Well, okay, he has like 3 comic book roles that fit him so fucking well. So he has Omni-Man.
He's Omni-Man too.
Yep. No, that's what I was meaning.
I need to. Oh damn! We should totally do an episode on Invincible.
Oh,
I need to
dude,
watch more of that
I'm-
show. I've only seen the
I'm
whole season.
so fucking down
I've
to
heard-
talk about Invincible.
I remember seeing somebody post an image of like this. It was probably fan art of Omni-Man making out with some like mantis or something.
Oh hell yeah! Anyways, okay, so J.K. Simmons does a good job as Omni-Man, but he also does a good job as James Gordon. You know, I think you can agree with that, sir. Sucks that he'll.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. That because the Lego.
Oh my god!
parody
I looked it
saw where
up. It's
just
actually from the fucking comic. Apparently, the picture.
And, yeah. What were you saying, sir? Sorry.
I just. Oh my fuck! And I only remembered that he played Gordon because of the Lego parody I saw. He was like, "Shut up, Simmons, and be happy. This is the first real paycheck you've gotten since Whiplash."
Hey, Whiplash is actually a really good movie. Too bad they.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy because fuck, what's his name? He plays Mr. Fantastic. Miles Tillis.
Miles Teller.
Yeah, Miles Teller. Yeah.
Anyway,
I was gonna make a joke and
Yeah.
say he wasn't even acting in that movie.
he's
That's
really
just how
great
he
in
rolls.
this movie. J.K. Simmons.
Yes, he is. I think.
Always like to point out, like in every reaction video I've seen, everyone likes to point out that he isn't a snitch and tries to protect Peter
Mhm.
from the best character.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, like I mean that's good of him for not.
He's a dick, but he cares about his employees.
Or not even employees,
Yeah.
his volunteers. Because like Peter wasn't even working there at that point.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was gonna bring up is actually a reference to Spider-Man, but in the Spider-Man PS1 video game, I think. Oh wait, hold on. Does J.K. Simmons play him in that game?
Oh man, I just realized after the Green Goblin realized who Spider-Man is, Jameson is so lucky that the Goblin didn't kill him for not exposing Peter right there.
Yeah, he was like honestly gonna put his neck out for it. Oh, D. Bradley Baker voiced him in the video game, but there's a line.
Because if
Oh, sorry.
you would carry the platypus?
No, oh yeah, but there's a funny joke or not joke, it's a line from that video game. He calls Peter Parker on the phone, and he said, and like Spider-Man's like, "Hey, Jonah," or well, he's Peter Parker. He's like, "Hey, Jonah, what's up?" And he's like, "Shut up, Parker! Call the 911." He's getting attacked by the Scorpion. He says, "Call 911." And I'm like, "What do you mean, call 911, motherfucker? You're on the phone with him. Why don't you do it?" Like, excuse me? Like, that doesn't make
Is
any...
it because he knows? Is it because he thinks that if he contacts Peter, he can get Spider-Man there faster?
Probably. Maybe. I mean, who knows? I just find it funny that he says, "Shut up, Parker, and call 911." Like, the fuck you mean call 911? Anyways, no, I think J. Jonah Jameson, I think J.K. Simmons playing as the character is like a universal decision that like everybody can agree he is J. Jonah Jameson. Like, I don't think there was a Daily Bugle in Amazing Spider-Man, was there?
No,
I didn't think so.
but I like how if you listen closely to all the radios and news stations and across the Spider Verse, you can still hear his voice. So he's Jonah Jameson in multiple universes.
Yeah, and I think
That's
he was.
awesome.
Do you guys think it's bad that they brought him back to play him in like the MCU? I think it's a good idea. Honestly,
Not really.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it
I
is a good
really
idea.
don't care.
Oh, come on, Roxy. Look, I know you hate the MCU, but like you can at the very least call a good casting decision when you see it. You know, 17th
No, it's a
time the
good.
charm.
It's a good. J. Jonah Jameson as having J.K. Simmons as him was perfect casting, but I don't want him to be the only actor to ever play the guy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
There is room for more interpretations.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he could just be. They could do what they did with they could do what they did with Mr. Fantastic and Multiverse of Madness and make him a complete fucking useless shell of a man. You know.
Yeah.
The smartest reporter
And then when he
alive.
tries to be useful, he's like, "Nope. I hope you made lots of spaghetti."
Yep.
The most honest reporter alive, J. Jonah Jameson.
I think they did a fine. I'm glad that they brought him back. I guess I get where Roxy's coming from though. Anyways, so along with that, there is the main villain of the movie.
Oh yes, I've been wanting to talk about how awesome
Mr.
Willem
Green,
Dafoe
Mr.
is as
Green Goblet of
the
Fire
Green
himself.
Goblin.
Oh man, I do love Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin.
Probably my favorite character in the movie, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, even more than Peter. He's like, where do I even begin? He's like honestly
Good backstory.
awesome.
I mean, first off, you know that he's evil from the beginning because he's a CEO.
True.
You know, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
I think.
You know, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
I think what
You
makes
know,
him
I'm Ness.
Sans. Anyways, there is a cool part about him, and it's in my opinion, I think what makes him so cool is how fucking good that costume is. His costume is fucking awesome.
Like, I hear people say
I know
it's-
the nostalgia critic complains, "Oh, well, the mask covers up his face." Yeah, it does, but like, how else would people not know it's him?
Oh yeah, you know, like most villain, like I mean, I
like
think...
it's the right amount of like technology used up in like if you look back into like the original concept art for it. Hang on, let me look it up.
All right.
And share it with you. Which it looks very cool, but it's like way too like mutated unless they want to go for that angle. But I think what they did here with him being a man with like a goblin suit technology and half split personality, look, still works better here.
Well,
here's some of the concept art.
Well, in the Ultimate Universe, Green Goblin is a goblin, like a big.
Yeah, he has actual. Yeah, here in the Ultimate Universe, he actually wasn't in that universe where he killed Spider-Man.
I think it's more of he killed his own son. I thought that was the entire. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I know there's that one universe where he killed Spider-Man, and which
You
is
know
what
the
led
audience
Miles
can't
to
see the
becoming
images you're talking
Spider-Man.
about, right?
What?
Yeah. Still talking about the. Still relates to the Goblin. Back
I
to.
like the part where Green Goblin shows up and says it's Goblin time, and then he gobbles all over everybody.
Oh
You know,
goodness. You know
literally every time I watch that moment, you know the one, right?
the when he sits
I
down.
just can't help
Skeletons.
but laugh my ass off.
I
Okay, what
think
about the part where he
It's like,
uses a bomb that blows that turns people into skeletons that immediately fall apart, and then he just never uses that bomb again? But the special effects are so bad, it's hilarious.
yeah, not as hilarious as this though, Roxy. Here's the deal, kid. There are 8.
You and I are not so different.
you know I think that's I do think that speech does work to convey that. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, there are.
It works, but I'm sorry, I'm too busy laughing with that one moment. I can't, why is it so funny to me? I can't understand it.
Because the Green Goblin leads like he's trying to be a high school flirt with Peter.
I mean,
How do
yeah.
you do, fellow kids?
What?
Why do you?
Anyways.
That wasn't Willem Dafoe. That was Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I was doing it in his voice, Willem Dafoe's voice, because I couldn't just imagine him saying that here. Oh my, that said, that's like the one moment where I can't take him seriously. Everything else, he's such an awesome villain.
No, I think what the scene that I
His
can't take him
design,
seriously
his
in
acting,
is when he
the
blows up.
fights.
Like he finds out who Peter Parker is. Then late at night, he goes to fucking Aunt May's like house and fucking blows her fucking house up.
And he's
Like,
like, and he tells her to finish her prayer.
yeah. I love how
It's the prayer.
I just thought it was funny because it's like, maybe going up and I don't know, maybe going up and yelling, like blowing up a building, it might cause a little bit of a distraction. But then again, who's gonna fuck with Green Goblin? Like, honestly, who's gonna be like, yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. I'll call in. And I just thought it was funny because like it came out of such like she's just at home praying, like having a normal night. That just boom, and she's like, oh!
I also just think it's cool that like it's the result of of him being pressed for time with his technology.
I also like how Peter
Yeah,
gets this, like how he discovers that Peter is, um, Spider-Man is
Well,
just
no,
by
I
one
just mean
cut.
I,
Oh, sorry. Go
I,
ahead.
I just mean with him even getting his superpowers because like he's gonna get his funding cut for Quest Airspace otherwise.
Yeah.
And then even when he fucking kills the board for Quest Airspace, his own executives are like, "What if we just like sold the company
Yeah,
and
because
kicked him out?"
it was the highest
yeah.
highs, which I think it's still fucked up. It's like,
Out,
hey,
am I? Then he
Yeah,
turns into
I
the
think that's
horrible
fucked up. I
CGI
actually feel
skeleton.
bad for him there. Like, obviously he's a CEO, so he was
Yeah,
probably evil anyway. But like,
but like, I mean, he had a,
that's just such a scummy thing to do.
yeah, but it's like he still had like a son. He
yeah,
still
he
had
still
some,
has a family,
yeah,
and you
and
can hear it
A
in
son
his
who he
voice.
probably
Like,
neglected to spend time with because he was working on the company.
yeah,
still,
so you can hear the stress in his voice. Like, you know how much I had to sacrifice. It's like Willem Dafoe is awesome in this
no, he does a great
role.
The
job in this
recent.
movie.
The perfect Goblin. Especially love the whole split personality thing
I
that goes on.
I know a lot of,
You
oh
can
yeah,
hear him talking to himself in the mirror, in the mat, or even the mask, and it's two different voices, but
A scene
somewhat
so
similar
iconic that
in more
Smiling
subtle
Friends
ways.
parody.
Wait, what?
It said a scene so iconic that Smiling Friends did a parody of it.
Wait, when did they do that?
When Mr. Boss was talking to himself in the mirror
Oh
about
yeah,
killing the Smiling Friends.
I'm
oh yeah, I remember now. But man, really, I think I've said most of it, but I honestly wanted to say more, but don't know how. But
I think
he's
that
also very creepy in his own way.
I like how when he
Both
gets
when he's
yeah.
the calm CEO and the explicit goblin persona.
Yeah, no, the movie does a great job with both the goblin serum, which turns him into the Green Goblin when trying to replicate the
Yeah.
spider. It's a nice touch. I think it's really nice. I think, honestly, most of this movie does a real good job at both fleshing out the world while also fleshing out the main villain and everything else. They do a good job there. Also, I guess, do you guys want to talk about Spider-Man real quick? And then we'll, um,
Sure.
Yeah.
So one day, Peter was an average kid, just 14, when his parents threw him in a thing and his molecules got rearranged. Whatever the fucking song is.
it's his molecules got all rearranged. Phantom, phantom.
Phantom. When he first woke up, he realized he had snow white hair,
and
glowing green eyes, watched two walls disappear, and fly. He's much more unique than the other guy.
Yeah, that's how the song goes. Phantom.
This is stupid. Okay, so anyway.
What? What? You never watched Danny Phantom, bro. You don't understand. It's a good song. Anyways. So there is a point in the movie where when Spider-Man gets his superpowers, I think one of my favorite things about the fact that when he gets his powers is that he doesn't know how to use them, but like he keeps training, and then instead
Go Web!
yeah, go Web, I'll put him by the way Web. I can't listen to
Go
that.
Web.
I can't listen to that scene anymore. By the way.
Why not?
Because someone edited in him saying pizza time and it working, and I was like, fucking hate that.
Can you send me that
Time.
edit?
I can't remember where I.
Why did we get to the Spider-Man 2 episode and the background footage is just the pizza time missions over and over again?
Oh yeah, totally.
Hey, can I just say King Dice's fight is boring as shit?
Okay. Save it for the Cuphead episode.
What does that have to do with Spider-Man?
Because I'm playing Cuphead right now.
You know, funny thing. You know what I could use for? You know what I could use for Spider-Man 2? I could just use fucking Pizza Tower. That would just be fucking.
Papa's Pizzeria.
Wait, back to the main man, Toby's himself.
Yeah.
Toby's nuts.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I can't see him fully as Spider-Man now, as I did when I was younger. I guess because Tom Holland, I would say, is the best accurate portrayal of Spider-Man. I guess I stand with that point because I think I think he's the second best live action one, which I know is such a hard milestone because you know there's only been fucking 4 Spider-Man or 3 Spider-Man. Well, no, there was 4. 5. There was a Japanese Spider-Man that used guns, but whatever. Anyways.
Yeah, I want to see that movie now.
Huh? Have I seen it? Yeah.
No, I said I want to see that movie now. Japanese Spider-Man with guns.
Yep. Real thing. It's on YouTube. Anyways, let's talk real quick about Spider-Man. Because there is other movies, and I think he gets better in the second one, and then somehow worse in the third.
Well, because in the third one he says, "Now take on this."
Yeah.
What do you mean? The reason he gets worse is because he's not in the majority of it. Emo Peter takes his place.
Yeah, and he gets replaced. He gets replaced by the great, the version with all the Riz.
He got replaced with the Mimic.
The one that
got replaced by
all
Riz
the memes,
Peter.
aside from no, I think Toby still gets a equal amount of memes as Emo Peter.
Yeah, Pizza Time and all the others.
And
I mean, this... Also,
It's like, can you tell? Can you tell that Venom wasn't the villain Sam Raimi wanted to be in the movie?
yeah,
Was it not incredibly obvious?
you're right. And they had him in the movie anyways. Because
Because he's popular, you gotta put him in the movie, Mr. Sam Raimi. I don't care if you clearly know what you're doing. I know better because I'm an executive. And watch me eat my lobsters and take a shower in gold coins.
uh,
But,
well,
but back to this movie, Spider-Man. He's really, really good as Peter.
Oh
yes.
yeah, oh yeah, and one more thing the executive needs to do is tweet about minorities.
And, oh my god. It
Anyways,
definitely equips the one-liners
yeah.
in a narration.
Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
If
Duh.
somebody told you. If somebody.
I think the movie does a great job building up to his eventual reveal of being Spider-Man. I mean, we all knew whenever he got bit by a spider, it's like, oh yeah, go time. He's gonna be Spider-Man.
Oh my god, he's gonna turn into Mr. Arachnid.
Oh,
Oh,
not, not the human spider.
Didn't one of the co-creators of South Park make a superhero movie called fucking Orgasmo or something?
Yes. And people wonder why I don't
So
care
when
for.
are we gonna?
Never.
So
Don't ask.
okay, to be fair, I don't care about South Park, so I don't even.
Oh wow.
We're never gonna do a South Park episode, right?
We might do an episode on the video game because those are actually really good. Fractured Butthole and Stick of Truth, both pretty good games. Anyways,
And then there's Snow Day in the corner.
yep, Snow Day. Nobody cares. Oh, there's also Chef's Love Shack. That game's really fucking bad. Anyways, so along.
Hey, Chef must be afraid of ghosts, huh?
Okay, so back to Spider-Man. Do we have anything else we want to say? I think the Spider-Man's good still. I just think that Tom Holland's a little better, personally.
I
But
think Tobey Maguire is a really good
no, he
Spider-Man.
is. No, he is. I'm just saying. I just think that. I just think that um, Tom Holland does it a little better. Anyways, anything else about Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, and then we will move on to visuals.
no, I think
Okay,
that's what I
okay,
need to say.
I just wanted to say, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but to me, Tom Holland looks like a young version of Milo from Morbius.
What? Okay.
Am I wrong?
I guess not, but anyways. So before
That's next. That's next.
what's next? Visuals. I think the movie.
They've aged well for the most part. There are definitely some, especially in the parade,
Mm-hmm.
like a bit off, especially the balloons and when Green Goblin jumps on his glider.
Well, also
Like,
the part where
yeah,
he
that's the
turns
real big
those guys
standout.
into fucking skeletons looks really bad.
Yeah.
They're like
Which,
funny
by the
bad.
way, why does
At
he
least
never
those are like
use that
funny bad
weapon ever
effects.
again?
I mean,
Never.
I,
The only
oh,
only time we see that bomb again is Spider-Man 3, where Eddie doesn't have the symbiote and he dies. Or him and the symbiote die via bomb.
It's the fucking what's it called, Mogwai?
Mogwai, or Mogwai, however you pronounce it.
a Mugwai.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. I was confused about it being called Mogwai because it just makes me think of fucking Gremlins.
Well, to
Can we
go.
do a Gremlins double feature at some point?
Do you like having a liver?
Okay, but the first one's actually good, and the second one is a fantastic parody movie.
We'll see.
There's a fucking trans gremlin in Gremlins 2.
Well, there's a few visual things that I don't care for. I think Spider-Man web slinging worked very well. Also, I didn't mention this. It's not comically accurate. Spider-Man doesn't have spider webs.
Doesn't have organic webs.
Yes, he has mechanical ones, which
Who
okay,
the fuck cares?
believe it or not, a lot of people. Because when people are like, "Why is he?"
So honestly, it makes more sense for him to be able to
Yeah,
make them
exactly.
organically.
I don't know
I don't care either
why
way.
mechanical webs had to be a thing.
It doesn't matter either way to me. I do not care. He can have.
Okay, but literally, it makes more sense for him to be able to also do that
I feel like
than for him to arbitrarily
That reminds
not.
me of like the when in Far From Home, not Far From Home, No Way Home, when they ask, "What? So how do you make your webs?" And he's like, "I don't. I just don't think about it."
yeah, I mean, valid.
Well,
I wouldn't want to think about it either. Why would
I'd
I?
want to think about it. I'd be like, ooh, do I have these web sacks in my arms?
Am I like a spider? Do I like what's producing these? Did the spider?
Well, I mean, to be fair, if you've seen what the Spider-Man in these movies looks like, they have spider thoraxes, if you know what I mean.
Okay, okay, chill out. Anyways, so are we done with the visuals? I mean, it's good. The visuals, soundtrack's pretty neat.
the soundtrack's pretty epic, honestly.
Yep, it is. It is
I,
very epic.
I
Yeah,
forgot who.
I have nothing to add there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Also, who is? It was like the lady in the parade because I felt like they were trying to push her as like a part of the soundtrack, like they did pushed Prince for Batman '89.
I don't know. Maybe she was supposed to be Gwen until they actually casted a right Gwen. Anyways, um,
Well, I mean, reminds me of how in Shark Tale, they have two singers show up at the end, who made a song called Car Wash because the movie takes place at a car wash.
Car wash, yeah, yeah,
ah shit.
the car wash.
Oh my god, I fucking love Shark Tale. It's terrible.
All right.
And here's the thing, Caroline. I actually know Shark Tale is racist this time. I remember that it's offensive in
I
that
remember
regard.
the racist stereotype this time.
Unlike Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where I literally forgot. Therefore, if I do pick Shark Tale, I can't even be absolved of blame
No, I'll just
because
blame the
like
movie
I
for
can't.
being fucking racist. I mean, my issue wasn't the fact.
It's okay, Mr. Sykes. A lot of white fish can't do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but making jokes at the expense of white people is okay. We can all agree on that, right?
Well, there is okay. So I want to real quick talk about the sequels. What we
Oh, so now
I
you
guess
want
this is
to talk
our
about the
sneak
sequels?
not
preview of those episodes.
yeah, just to give like people an opinion. So there's okay, well we're talking about Spider-Man.
No, you know
Spider-Man.
what I'm gonna do? I know that you're gonna take so long to end this video that we might as well have talked about the sequels anyway. So let's just fucking do it now.
No, it doesn't matter. Just I mean, look, we're gonna have hour-long episodes. It's a podcast. We're not on a limit. If people don't like how long the episodes are, sorry to tell you, this is just how it goes. Look, I'm
It's
sorry.
true, and I'm the person who keeps clamoring for shorter episodes.
Yeah, but I mean, look, it's fine that we have long episodes. It's not a big deal. If people don't like it, I'm sorry, but that's just sometimes how it goes. Man, I really can't believe you guys talked about Toy Story for 3 hours. Who cares?
I thought we talked about it for 5 hours.
No,
I thought it was
3.
4.
It was 3. I can look at it here in a minute. But if I remember correctly, it was 3. But like, it doesn't really matter. We can talk about it for as long as we want. It's our podcast. It's not their podcast.
Yes, you have no control over us.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's like when I see people complaining, like, and this includes myself, when people criticize something, and I'm like, yeah, I would have done it differently, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay that the person who made this did it the way they wanted to.
Well, I'm
I
just saying.
mean,
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna go. Oh, Hell of a Boss is terrible because they should have done this instead. I mean, there are things I think they should have done instead, but I'm not gonna go ahead and go. Well, it's bad because they didn't do what I would have preferred.
Because, Roxy, how long do you think we've been recording for?
Like an hour.
Yes. And we're just about to talk about the sequel. We're almost done. I just wanted to real quick give our thoughts and opinions on the sequel. The PvZ2 video is like 3 hours long. We didn't complain there. It's not a big deal. That's all I'm trying to get at. I'm sorry that they're
Was
long.
it 3 hours long?
Yes! It didn't feel like it because we took a break in between.
That's true. I got cut in half in the middle
And then
of the
also,
episode
same...
and had to go to
I
the
mean,
hospital.
hell, hey, you want to know what our longest episode is? 4 hours. Because we talked about fucking top 5 worst bosses. 4 hours. I'm just saying.
And the
Worst
worst
bosses?
villains.
Worst villains, yeah. Sorry, not worst bosses. Number 1, me. Anyways.
Congratulations, Seth Rogen. You get the honor of being on that episode, even though you didn't play the character. Sorry, Mr. Big Mouth creator. There you go.
Alright, anyway, so real quick, thoughts on the other Spider-Man movies. Just real quick, and then we're going to go on to the ranking.
I haven't seen 2 in a long ass time, so I can't say.
Okay. It's a great movie. Doc Ock is probably the best villain out of the entire Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy. Yes, I like him more than
Yeah, I
like...
agree.
Okay.
But have you ever considered that Martin Scorsese? So I have to say I hate these. He never said that he hated them. By the way, I'm not. Don't think I'm trying to misquote him here. He never said he hated superhero movies. He just says that he doesn't think of them in the same vein as like, I
Okay.
guess, more meaningful artistic stuff. Which I mean
But
is still
superheroes should
wrong
be
because
artistic.
sometimes they can be.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Yeah, Logan
to be
sucks. What are y'all
fair,
talking about?
so many superhero movies suck. I get where he's coming from, even if he is absolutely
Yeah, so
categorically
does
wrong.
most Fast and Furious movies. Yeah, everybody loves to fucking praise that garbage. I mean, jeez.
But don't you see, Caroline?
Sharknado.
It's all about family.
Anyways. Well, hey, people go and watch them, so I mean... Okay, anyways, Spider-Man 3. I haven't watched it in a long time, I can't say.
Spider-Man 3, best comedy of 2007. No competition.
How's the pie?
It's a full-on comedy, and it knows it.
So good.
Like Sam Raimi knew his artistic vision was gonna get screwed over, so he's just like, okay, he pulled the Gremlins too.
Well, let's just have fun with it.
Yeah, he pulled the Gremlins too.
Anyways, there's also the Amazing Spider-Man duology, which we will not talk about, and then there's the Marvel trilogy, which we will also not talk about right now. We'll talk about them when we get to them. I'm going to save those for later.
I like this part in Spider-Man Homecoming where Peter shows up and he's like, it's Peter time, and then he peters.
Alright, well, hold on 1 second. And we're back, A Dinosaur Story. We have our ranking.
Simple. The food chain. First there's Don Lino, then there's me. then there's other fish. Then there's plankton. There's rocks. There's single-celled amoeba. There's whale foo.
Where?
And then there's you.
I'd say 8 out of 10. So B or A tier.
What about you, Roxy? I'm giving it a solid 8 or 9 out of 10.
I'd give it an S. I genuinely think that if it wasn't for Spider-Man 2, this would be in my top 20 movies.
Of all time?
Yeah.
So you give it a pretty high ranking. I mean, I guess Spider-Man 1 is such an iconic movie. I feel like giving it anything but an S. So it goes right up there, right next to X-Men 2 United.
Well, so if being iconic makes something an S tier, could we talk about Jimmy Neutron?
No. Okay, final ranking. Final scores. Just real quick. We'll go quick
I
and...
think we already said.
Okay, so... Roxy, what did you give it? Because I know I said 9 out of 10. Or 8
10 out of 10.
Okay, and sir, you gave it a 10 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay. Well, that's it for this episode. Oh, wait. No. Shit, I almost fucked up. Next time, we have one last episode. We have one last episode, and it is... Roxy, do you want to announce it? I mean, we already know, but go ahead.
It's Goodbye Volcano High. Let's go. The worst video game I've ever played.
I think this will be
Now,
the first special episode where it plays out like a regular episode.
Yep.
that's good. I like this. I like doing regular episodes much more than specials.
Wow, so you just don't ever want to do specials? Awesome. That's what I just heard.
Oh,
I'm fine with that.
No, I was meaning you don't get to pick. Me and Sir will just keep picking. I'm fucking around. I mean, I feel like special episodes are good. I feel like they're a nice change of pace. They're long.
I don't know. Here, it's weird too because whenever I watch like special episodes of a show, I'm just like, okay, this is fine, but I just want to watch a normal episode.
Well, then, I mean, that's what the main priority things are. Special, main episodes. There's plenty of main episodes in the sea. Speaking of which, if you guys like this,
There are good special episodes. I mean, the fucking "Oh no, bro" episode of regular show where Muscle Man gets fucking fucked with every bad Christmas gift at once was really funny.
Yep. All right. Well, that's it for
yep.
this
I'm
episode.
excited. Just one more episode of season 2, and it's on to my season next.
And we are going over a lot of things.
So it all makes sense now. So, like in the original Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, where each movie focuses on a different protagonist, you have Will in the first one, Jack in the second one, and Elizabeth in the third. So it all makes sense because that I'm fucking Jack Sparrow. I hate you. I'm joking.
There's going to be a lot.
But yes, I've definitely done what could be considered betrayal.
Yeah, you're gonna make us talk about Goodbye Volcano High. You started off with making us talk about probably some of the worst movies I have ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, here's the thing though. Did you see the video uploaded by YouTuber Melody No Surname recently about a movie called Ouija Shark? I haven't watched the video yet, but I saw that title, I saw that thumbnail, I'm like, we have to watch Ouija Shark.
Ah, shit.
Oh.
No, I'm not. All right, we're gonna just end the episode here. Thank you all for listening and or watching. Because
The Ouija Shark episode is inevitable.
No. Thank you all for listening. See you guys next time on the Vulture Culture Podcast for the season 2 finale, where we will talk about Goodbye Volcano High. If you want to follow us anywhere, we got things linked down below. AKA, you can go follow any of our stuff. If you want to go keep up to date with what we think about new releases, we talk about them over on Vulture's Nest, which is a sideshow that's basically like this, except it's way less.
Okay, I looked it up. Ouija Shark is on Tubi for free.
I'm not watching Ouija Shark. You can shove that up your ass. And you'd probably enjoy it too, you sick fuck. Anyways, thank you all for listening. See you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay.